My name's Darren Hanslow. I've been a member for about a year. So I was just about to turn 40 last year and had heard good things about CrossFit and was kind of shopping around this area, South Melbourne, Port Melbourne, for different CrossFit gyms. And just kind of Steve's bio and the approach that they talk about on the website with a consultation and just taking things really slowly just really appealed to me as someone who's kind of starting kind of late, quote unquote. So yeah, and then when I came in, just the culture was really great. Everyone kind of goes out of their way to welcome you, but also just to introduce you. You know, you've got to do 2 or 3 PT sessions before you can start CrossFit classes. So it just felt really comfortable, I guess. Yeah, it just felt really personal and tailored. And, you know, going and sitting in Steve's office and kind of talking about, you know, goals, lifestyle, fitness levels, kind of diet. It was such a fulsome review of kind of a health picture review. And it was more than just like, hey, come here to get huge. It was a really full picture of health, which was really good. I'd been to the gym a lot when I was younger, but I'd kind of let myself go in my 30s and, you know, so I was sort of starting from scratch. I'm just trying to lose weight first and foremost. Like I said, I put on a bit of weight during COVID and have been struggling to lose it. But also just, again, sort of turning 40, wanting to kind of set up a really solid foundation for kind of middle age and just achieve some cool sort of fitness goals in my 40s and 50s. At the moment, I'm mostly doing PT just to get my skills and conditioning and stuff up to scratch. But there's a strength lab class on Saturdays, which is really good. And then, yeah, I normally like to just do one CrossFit class a week just to get the sort of cardio and HIIT in for the week. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Like I said, all the coaches are super friendly, super encouraging. I really like the way, you know, they go out of their way to welcome new people. And I think the fact that there's kind of coaches wandering around during classes and just like picking up on little corrective things that they want you to do and all those kind of things. And I think they really put a lot of value on welcoming new people, and they, you know, everyone's constantly sort of telling you like, hey, I started 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and you know, I know it's tough at the start, but stick with it and all that stuff. So it's just really welcoming and really friendly. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting question. Like, I'm pretty introverted, so I'm not generally the sort of person that kind of goes and says hi to people and chit chats and stuff. But the one thing I would say is just, you don't have to worry about that because people will just come and talk to you. You know, everyone's going to have a different level of how much they want to get involved in the social side of the gym and stuff. But, you know, it's a really kind of healthy mix of, hey, we're doing all this stuff, you know, come if you want, but like, you know, you don't have to come. There's a lot of social stuff outside of work, whether it's just getting a coffee after class or, you know, going on hikes on Saturdays, and then Christmas parties and trivia nights and stuff. So, you know, again, it's more than just kind of going to the gym. It's a really good social experience as well. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's been the best thing about the gym here is just how much tailored and individual attention you can get through different tiers of membership and stuff. It's just, for me, that was really important because I think you know, the one thing about, and I've said this to Steve and the other coaches here, you know, you come here at the start and, you know, you see people doing all these crazy movements, kind of like what Steve's doing now, and it can be a bit intimidating, you know, especially as someone who isn't starting from a great base of fitness. But you know, they definitely kind of tailor all the classes. So they'll sort of say like, hey, here's the key movement that we want to do here, but here's like option 1, 2, 3, 4, which, you know, is really good for me.